people, I hope you're doing awesome today. So I'm getting ready to plant Phlox paniculata from seed and soil blocks. Phlox paniculata is also known as Perennial Phlox or Garden Phlox. So let's get to it. I'll be planting seed from this plant that I collected in September. This plant reaches about 4 foot tall and it blooms from July to the end of August. When I deadhead the blooms, I get another flush of blooms about 2 weeks later, taking us into mid-September. It is an absolute favorite of the swallowtail butterflies. So let's go make some soil blocks. So our potting mix needs to be moist enough that the soil blocks will hold together once they come out of the blocker. So I'm going to show you this is too wet. We don't want water dripping out like that. Okay, so this here is a good consistency. I'll squeeze it. There might be a little bit of water running out somewhere, but it's going to hold together like this when I let go of it. So this is perfect. So then I'm going to, this is a 3/4 inch soil block. It's very small. It has these little tiny things in it, and when I push it, so the soil will be filled in there, and I'll push it and it'll push it out. See the little ridges on there? That'll lead a little divot in the block where I'll be able to put this seed down in it. So I'm going to make sure I have deep enough here, and I'm going to push it down in there and twist it around like this to make sure that I completely fill all those little cavities. Then I'm going to use this little knife and scrape off all the excess on the bottom. I'm going to check, and there's a spot right there that's empty, so I'm going to press some more in there. And if I see a little, you want to take out any little chunks of wood or sticks or anything like that. I'm just using Pro Mix potting mix here that I bought at, I either got it at Lowe's or Walmart. Okay, so I'm just going to do that and press again just to make sure I get them all the way full and clean it off again. Okay. Then I'm going to push it on the tray, and I'm pushing down on this plunger just a little bit to make sure it's pretty compacted. And then when I push, pull up, and there I have my soil blocks. And let's see if you can see the little holes. Not sure if you can see those little divots, but there's like a little divot right in the middle. Okay, let's get to the seeds. I had some editing issues, and you're going to notice a difference between the trays that I put the soil blocks in originally. Hopefully you'll bear with me as I get better and better with each video that I do. Here I am taking the seeds out of the seed packet. What's really cool about Phlox seed pods is when they are dry enough for the seed to come out, they pop open and the seed disperses to the ground. If you are lucky enough to be close enough when that happens, you can actually hear the pop. It's a really cool thing to experience. But here I am placing one seed in each divot in the soil block. Once I've got each seed in there, I will press them in slightly just to make sure they have good contact with the soil. And then I will go back and cover them with a little bit more of the potting mix. I put a layer of vermiculite on top to help prevent algae growth. The vermiculite will prevent light from getting through. If algae forms on top and then dries out, it can form a real hard, crusty layer that prevents air from flowing into the soil blocks. I'm covering the tray with plastic wrap to keep the soil blocks from drying out. Phlox paniculata seeds need a period of wet dormancy to germinate, and to do that, I'm going to place the tray into the refrigerator for 12 weeks. This is called stratification. I already have seeds outside in a milk jug for the winter. It'll be a neat experiment to see which seeds perform the best. And I've put in a link below if you'd like to see my winter sowing process. So if you have any questions, please ask in the comments and I'll get right back to you. So thanks for watching.